3 keys to the game today. Distance control, I haven't played in rain in a while, probably a year or so. So with the rain and the ball skidding and the air being thicker, denser, not sure how the control is gonna be. And I am carrying 10 clubs today. I got my light bag, so that'll be interesting. The second thing to focus on is MGT windows. I know all the shots are in my arsenal. Like, it's not a very hard game to play and execute on shots. For me, it's just being really clear on what shot I need at what time. So I'm gonna really think about vertical windows. And the last one's a no-brainer, is just commit and execute. And that's pretty self-explanatory. Just have the shot in my head, very clear picture. You know, whether that's a putt, trusting the break, whether that's trusting the landing zone on a pitch, the yardage, the shot from under a tree. Just trust the game. Let's get out there. We'll see you on the first tee box. It's a 330 from the Blues. So I'm gonna start it right between the flag and the tree right there. Give it some room on the left. Guy at the pro shop's looking at me. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about my intermediary spot right there in the window. Let's see a little power fade. And that was a drop kick to the left. Not a great start, but it's part of the game. Let's go. Next fairway over. We're about 180 out, which is crazy. I've never been here before. Lift clean in place. Sorry I didn't mention that earlier. I promise that's the only surprise. We're gonna hit this field goal window, try to draw it in, and go for the up and down. It's a smart play right here. I got my 160 club. Yep, that's exactly where I wanted it. It's a little fat, so it's gonna be like a 40-yard chip. But we're back in play. It's a 43-yard pitch here. I don't know if you can tell with the camera. There's a puddle on the green, short right, puddle on the green, pin high left. So that's why we're gonna do this shot right here. Normally I would just bump and run, land it on the short stuff and roll it up, but today we gotta fly as much as we can. Not sure how the skip is gonna affect the shot, but landing area is just to the left of that first puddle right there. I've got my vertical window. It's helping me, those puddles are helping me actually picture that. All right, here we go, let's do it. Oh, just perfect. Go, 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 go. Oh, that's stuck. I forgot to see the uphill, so it stuck. It didn't release at all, but we got a chance at par. All right, this one's a 24-footer, right to left. The edge of the puddle is right on my line, so I'm gonna have to hit it a little harder. I just don't know how much, but I don't know, 24-footer, I'll treat it like a 30-ish maybe, and then it's gonna be less break, less die at the end because it's just wet. Just commit to the line. Whoa. So yeah, when I was standing over the ball, it looked like it kind of, I'm just gonna go straight, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go straight and just try to get the right speed there. It's gonna slow down and slow down at the end there. Wow, I didn't expect it to slow down that much. Good to know for next time. You gotta stick with it, stick with the plan. It was a bad tee shot, but everything else was good. All right, hole 2, very similar to hole 1. It's playing 327 to the middle today, pins in the back, so about 335. You got hazards on the right, and if you end up too far down the fairway, you have a tree in your way on the approach. But usually we got a wedge into the green here, so not too worried about the yardage here. I got driver. Same thing, we're gonna try to start the ball between the tree and the pin and kind of power fade it back in. And yeah, just try to get redemption on hole 1, not freak out about the score too much. Got my window right there, vertical window. I've got room both left and right. Try not to compensate for anything before. Just nice and easy. I see the fade right there. Yes, 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 and yes. Hit it right where I wanted to. Got an open shot to the green. Let's go get it. It's 80 yards to the pin. We got puddles short and to the right. Tree is not in the way, which is excellent. I was in between a 3/4 lob wedge full and like a tempo gap. But I don't know, today I feel more comfortable with just like a full swing, not try to like finesse. Also, I got shanks in the back of my head. I don't know, this is like a tricky distance for me. So I don't want to shank it out there. So I want to do a full, just like a full, don't try to finesse anything. And normally this shot goes 90, but today it's all wet. There's some room in the back, so I think it's just the perfect shot. Just try to knock it close. When it's wet, it's easier to grip the club harder just because you don't want it to go flying. So I'm just mindful of just gripping it a little bit softer. Just, yeah, your solid lob wedge, no need to take anything off. That might be a little too far. Sit down, sit. Oh, whoa! It's like 15 yards over. That went like 95. It's actually a 18 yard over the pin. It's gonna be fly about 2/3, roll the last third with the lob wedge. Your stock shot, nothing fancy. It's gonna land in some water and a little left to right towards the end there. So I wanna fly at about 13, which is like a couple paces on the green, and then I hesitate to say roll out because it's not really gonna roll out too much, but I got my landing spot right there. Again, just need to commit to it. All right, I see it. Body knows how to execute on it. To me, my body's telling me like, oh man, you're gonna flight on the green. That's what the shot calls for. So we're gonna do it. Come on, body. I gotta execute now. 13 yards. I was short. Like, didn't hit, it was a couple yards short. Now that the pressure's all off, let's see if I can do it again. Yeah, I just needed a bigger backswing. Still short. All right, mental note, things are going short, like super short. 16-footer left to right. Because it's wet and I need to hit it harder, it's not gonna break very much at all. And it's slightly uphill. The highest point is gonna be, like where I'm aiming at is about a cup left. Now it's gonna be half a cup left because I'm hitting it firm. And just commit to it. Hit it way hard, but I was on the correct side. I think I might have pulled it a little bit just because I wanted to add more break. But yeah, we're +2 after 2. Third hole, par 3. It's playing 115 today. 115 is the stock gap wedge yardage. But I don't know, I have my gap wedge in my hand. I'm debating hitting a stock gap. I've got room in the front, but also I've got a 120 shot, but it's a 3/4 pitching wedge shot, which I'm also considering. It's slightly uphill, so yeah, I don't want to force this one. My glove is a little wet, so I just don't want to force this one. I know I might be contradicting the last hole, you know, with not wanting to hit a finesse shot, but I don't know. This one, it's teed up, so I have a little bit of warm fuzzies on it. And yeah, the 120 shot is a little bit of a shorter backswing, straight through. And I think that's what, if I fly it a little bit, I mean, it's a front pin. If I fly it a little bit, I'll have a putt coming back. So I think that's the highest percentage play right now. 120 shot, and hopefully the elements bring it a little bit shorter than that. So it's the 120 pitch wedge 3/4. I've got the vertical window in my head. It's just a straight to the pin. I've got the last shot in the back of my head. I don't want to fly it way too far, but I got to trust this swing, this 120 pitching wedge swing. It's right at the pin, needs to go the right distance, and we'll be good. Looking at it from here, it looks like it's in the back of the green. So it looks like it's like a 50-foot putt. So maybe I'm adding too much yardage on the approach, not enough on the chips. I think that's the trend that's emerging. So it's not quite 50 feet, it's just under 30 feet. From over there, it looks like it's right to left. From here, it looks like it's left to right. So when I don't know what's gonna happen with this, just go to the middle here, try to read the intermediary putt, and it does look like it's just ever so slightly left to right. So speed is a key here. I do want to make this because I'm +2 already, but I'm gonna just try to focus on fundamentals. Yeah, I'm gonna do left edge from here and just try to get a good speed. 30 feet. Whoa. It did move to the left on the last roll, but I don't know what happened there. So off. I think it was a misread. It moved left here, and then it moved right. So I think I should have aimed straight at the pin, and I think I pulled it. Here's where the mental game is starting to get to me. I'm like, oh, I'm +2. I gotta get -1 in the next, X holes. But just gotta focus on the here and now. It's inside right, little 3-footer. 4-footer, let's call it. Just a solid stroke. Let's go. First par. Hole 4, 352 from the back over there. We're playing it up today. Straight to the pin, 327 to the middle. It's a bit of a dog leg. My intention started at that tall peak of the tree right there. Try to draw it in. I'm not gonna try too hard though, because even if it just goes straight out, that's okay too. Even if it fades a little, that's okay. So Pacific Northwest golf right here. Make sure the face is nice and dry, as dry as you can. Just the key is not to overswing. I have my intention, I have my vertical window there. I just wanna try to draw it a little bit. If it doesn't, that's okay. Nice and easy. Oh, drop kick. It's the worst. Of course, it goes right next to the 2 golfers on the golf course. It's embarrassing. We actually have a nice angle to the green here. 140 is my pitching wedge, so we're just gonna hit a nice and solid pitching wedge. Just try to get it close. Be the right club, come on. That was way short. Kind of like on the fringe there. I don't know if it's a chip or a putt. All right, it's a 19-yard chip. Got my 8-iron, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna land it around here. It's about 1/4 fly, 3/4 roll. It's about my 8 ratio there, fly to roll ratio. So picking my landing spot, a couple yards into the green. I see it's uphill. Just nice and easy. Trust the landing zone. Trust that it'll roll up. Flew a little too far, but still short. So it was a good mistake. About 3 feet. Our aim point is going to be right between the middle of the cup and the edge of the cup. So this blade of grass right here. Solid stroke. Commit to the shot. All the good things. Oh. Come on. That stroke was so non-committal. It was like a, that is so frustrating. Oh my goodness. That hurts. Oh. We got to get a mental check going right now because we're not in a good place result-wise. We're done with 4 holes. We're 3 over. Just gut punch on that one. This is a par 5. It's 500 yards from the blues. What I'm trying to get at is this is gettable. Hole 9 is a par 5 as well. So we got 2 birdies in the cards. We just need to execute. It's really frustrating, that approach. That was 20 yards short. That's what I had expected for the first few holes. And then on this one, where I'm expecting it to go the right yardage, it's 20 yards short. So that's a little bit frustrating. That is frustrating. But the saving grace here is that we are committing to our shots. We're playing solid, you know, course management wise, making good decisions. We got a glove change. All the bad juju stayed with that glove, bad glove. Getting back into the vertical windows. Let's go. Let's go, hole 5. So vertical window, again, it's kind of the theme of this course here. Between the pin and the left trees, power fade it would be great. This leaf right here, right in front of me, is my intermediary point. And yeah, just put a solid swing on it. Like, we don't need to kill it. I want to kill it, but we don't need to. Killing it leads to those drop kicks. So I don't want a drop kick right here. Just a solid, good tempo swing. No need to kill it. So solid. It's right at the pin. Let's go. We're back in it. All right, fam. This shot is a 220. It's 212 to the middle of the green, 225 to the back of the green. It's about 220 to the pin. And I wish I had my 4-iron because 4 goes like 210. The wind is behind my back. But yeah, this is a scary shot for sure. It's gonna be a chippy 3 hybrid. 3 hybrid stock goes 225. But I just, like, the next club down is a 6-iron. So that's not gonna get there. I mean, if I go 180, I would have 30 yards in. Maybe that's a play. Maybe that's a smart play, actually. But we are 3 back. And we got to go for the pin. Like, we got to go eagle. It's not the most high percentage shot. But I don't know. I don't know. If we go 180, then we get up and down for a birdie. That could be something too. But I've been working on this chippy shot. It takes about 10 yards off, so it's right around 215. Just got to commit again. So we're gonna go between pin, tree, start it there, hopefully cut it back in. It's gonna be okay, I think. Oh, sit down, sit. I think it's a pin high to the left, so we'll be all right. I'm gonna try to fly at 22, roll it 4 yards. The ball's not rolling as far as it normally does, so I'm gonna fly it closer than I would normally. And just gotta commit to it. Just gotta commit to it, keep the head down, see the shot. All right, let's go. It's not gonna check up, but it's not gonna keep rolling because it's wet, so. All right, 22-4. Of course, my body's a little freaking out. It's like, oh, you can't fly that close to the pin, but it's been short this whole time, so we gotta do it. All right, come on. Chunky. That's so frustrating. It's chunky. I forgot to align my shoulder angle to the slope here, so I gotta like crouch down a little bit more than usual. And I just gotta commit. Even that one, yeah, no, that's not good. It's about 15 feet for birdie. We gotta work. It's more like 18 feet. This is a bit of a snaker, a little right to left first and then left to right. So you gotta just trust the line, trust the pace. It's pretty makeable. I'm gonna aim a cup out to the right. This water dripping from the bill is kind of annoying, but we're gonna push past that, see the line. Do it! I think that was a misread. It was too far out. I hit the line. Can't complain with par. Hole 6, par 4, 333. The play here is maybe a 260-yard drive, and then, what is that, 70 yards in to a front pin. Key to hitting a successful drive here is, yes, seeing the window. I'm gonna aim to that tallest tree out there. Try to power fade it back to the middle, and try not to, like, because the glove is wet, you like grip it. I'm gripping it really hard, and that's where the drop kicks are coming from. I see the window. It's a frustrating round, but I'm gonna just keep going with it. It's still doable if I just stay present, see that window, don't try to kill it. Nice and smooth swing. It went straight to the tree line. Hopefully it kicks out. I think it's right at the tree line, so we're gonna have a little punch recovery coming up. We've got 85 yards to the pin, or to the middle of the green, and there is, I don't know if you could tell, there's a puddle on the green, so I'm just gonna try to like roll it into the puddle and then try to make a putt from there. Not from the puddle, but you know what I'm saying, right? I gotta land it after that little upswing there, otherwise it's never gonna get there. I am going to try to draw it a little bit just to get some clearance around this tree. Probably fly it 60 yards and let it roll the rest. And yeah, it should be under this branch here, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna try to start it like at the edge of that puddle on the green and try to just work it ever so slightly back. And a win here is anywhere on the green. If it's in that puddle, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna try to kind of use it as a backboard. All right, let's get it. Commit to the shot, man, come on. Yes. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. It bounced before the puddle and hopped over the puddle. What are the chances? That was more like it. That one is in the puddle. So, like I said, the shots are in the body. I think that one was a bad break just because I flew it too much, and I don't know. Like, what are the chances it hops over a puddle? Frustrating day. The awesome thing about it though is that I did commit to that one, and also there is still no one out here. I don't think anybody's gonna come out here. It doesn't get any better than this. Second ball here in the puddle is what I had intended to do. And then from here I was gonna, I don't know, maybe drop right there for a birdie putt or over there for a birdie putt, but we're about 15 yards past. All right, this is a 23 yard chip. So I'm gonna try to fly at 6, which is about, there are 2 divot marks right here, 3 divot marks right there. So I'm gonna fly it right there and trust that it'll roll all the way back down. The grass is going this way, so I feel like I'm gonna need to give it a little more juice than normal. But just focusing on that landing spot right there, 6 yards ahead of me, and letting everything else take care of itself. 6 yards right there. Trust it. Does it feel right? It does. It's a little downhill, but it's slow today. And by the pin, it's like all wet. So 6 yards. Let's do it. Come on, trust it, body. It feels like I'm gonna fly it too far, but I gotta trust it. Everything has been short. Oh, that flew like 8. Get in there! Oh, shoot. Yeah, that flew like 8-9 yards, and that's about a 9-foot putt. It's gonna be an inside left, and I'm gonna give it a firm stroke, but a good tempo firm stroke, not like a jabby. Boom, boom. Actually, I'm gonna aim left edge. Left edge feels more right. Yeah, left edge, firm. I'm not gonna look up. I'm just gonna do a solid stroke. I didn't see it, but I feel like I pulled it. Hole 7. Plays 393 from the blue, but I think today it's closer to 320. 309 to the middle, and the pin's up front, so it's 300 yards. I'll take all the help I can get today. I can start it just left of the pin, kind of power fade it, even though the power fade is not really working today. I can still try to go for it. Same shot as last. It never faded back. All right, we got 50 yards from here to the pin. It's a tricky one because you see the rough over there, it goes 40 yards, and then I have basically 40 yards to the edge of the rough there, and then 10 yards fringe to pin. And I can't get this ball high because of the trees. So I got pitching wedge in my hand, and I'm trying to pick an LZ. It looks like it's gonna kick left. I'm trying to debate, do I wanna clear the rough? Because if I do, that's like a 80% fly. which normally that's like a lob wedge. So if I do that, it's gonna roll too far. I wanna do a little more than half. I wanna do right between that 80% mark and half, which half is like just where this brown stuff ends. So I'm gonna, the only thing about that though is that it's rough and I don't know how it's gonna kick out of there. So I'm just gonna land it just short. I'm gonna try to one hop basically. One hop in the rough and then have it land fringe or green. If it goes too far, that's okay. There's room in the back. If it goes short, then I gotta work for up and down again. I give it no chance basically. So I'm gonna try to fly it almost all the way through the rough over there. It's about 37, 38 yards. One hop and have it go. Aim a little to the right because it looks like it's gonna kick left there. And the ball's above the foot, so it's gonna tend to wanna go left. 30 yards is about a little 730. Just gotta focus on tempo and then committing to that leaf right there. Soft arms, bend knees. Now I'm converting the shot in my head to the motion that I need. My body's telling me, hey, that's gonna go way too far, but that's the right call. That's what I'm gonna commit to, is that leaf right there. All right, come on, 730, head down. We got it. Sit down. Yeah, that was a good miss. I mean, you saw me like pick up a little bit. All right, it's a 24 footer, so actually a lot closer than I thought. It's a little snaker, it looks like, but I think I've missed a lot of putts when the pin was here. I've always missed it left. So I think I gotta just trust that it's gonna break right to left. Trust that start line. I think that's what I've been missing today is a good start line visualization. So 24 feet. I don't want to miss it left, or I just want to trust my line there. I'm going to aim about a cup right with a good speed. And I've been trying this thing where I just do my practice strokes behind the ball, so when I get to the ball, I just do it. See the line right there. Trust the line. Good tempo. Pushed it. Oh, and it went that way, so it was a misread. Still got work to do. Of course, the previous gut punch is in my head. This is very similar to that. It's an inside left. The thing I want to focus on is just a good stroke, not controlling results. So line it up. Good stroke. There we go. I'll take par from there. Hole 8, par 3. Playing it back tees just because I don't have the right club. So I'm playing it about 218. Normal blues 212. It's a blue pin. I'm gonna do that chippy 3 hybrid shot. This hole is just perfectly laid out for it. I'm going to try to start it just right of that tree and then just kind of fade it back in. This shot should fly about 210 and arguably be short, but if we're short here, it's okay. I don't want to be long. There's that hedge right there. I don't want to be against that. That would be short side, so chippy 3 hybrid is a good call for here. So just right of that tree right there, ball slightly to the right of normal hybrid. I'm going to aim to the left, my body line, feet line, and I'm just going to do a little chip. That's why it's called chippy. Yep, it's working its way back. Oh, that's way short. Whoa. I thought that was gonna, oh my goodness. I think that's like a 25-yard chip. which is the right miss. That's way short. I don't think I swung very hard at all. That was the, it's actually a phenomenal shot. It was hiding behind this little ridge here. So it's about a 25-foot putt. I'll take that. It looks like it should be left to right, but it's actually looking like it's right to left. It's really hard when I'm playing by myself because I can't see anybody else's putts. I'm realizing I knew my green reading is not the best to begin with. So yeah, this should be a pretty big slinger left to right. The question is how much in the wet. It's downhill, but it's gonna play like a normal putt just because of the wetness. I don't see a line yet. Imagine like throwing a ball, where would I throw it? All right, I think I see a line. I see the speed. Yep. Now I'm gonna aim a little to the left of that because as soon as I hit the putt, it's gonna start, gravity is gonna start taking over. So I'm gonna aim to the edge of there's a little hedge back there. Yep. Yep, I see it. Okay, 33 feet. Here we go. Yep, start line. I want to get over this little pine needle thing. Yep. 33 feet. Well, that's way too much and it didn't move. I wish I could say that was a good putt, but it was good in that I committed to it. But we got work to do. Middle right of the cup. Gotta put a solid swing on it. It's a long par 3. No +1 today though. Hole number 9, it's a 500-yard par 5. Today it's playing 495. It's a red pin there, very gettable today. And boy, do we need to get it. Swing thoughts here. First of all, pick the good window, which is, I'm gonna aim to the first tree left of the pin right there. I guess you could say there's like a little field goal there. There's a pointy tree, and then I'm gonna aim to the one left of that. That's the vertical window I see. I wanna start the ball on that tree, and I wanna fade it back in. You just gotta put a good swing on it, which means easy swing, don't try to kill it, good tempo, all the things. Here we go, let's get it. It's easy to like clamp down on the grip because I don't want it to go sliding. So I'm focusing on a easy grip, soft shoulders or soft elbows. It's not gonna go as far as I normally hit it. Today it's 250, 260 tops. See the window, power fade, all the things. Yes. It started out a little left of that tree, but it's fading back in just like I want. All right, I saw it pop up. All right, I'm thinking, in retrospect, I should have aimed a little more right because now I gotta fly over the bunker to get to the pin. If I aimed a little more right, it would have taken that out of play, but it's too late. Let's go get it. All right, unfortunately, my camera is not turning on anymore. I think it's because of the water, but we are 230 out. I hit my shot already. Here's my divot mark. We did a chippy 4-wood, just like the last hole, except with a 4-wood instead of a hybrid. We had 230 out. My 3 hybrid goes 225. So it wouldn't have gotten there, and I can't do a full swing today. So we did a chippy 4-wood, and I don't know if we can zoom in to the shot, but it's right there about 15 yards short of the pin to the right. So we're gonna try to get that eagle because we need it. All right, it's actually a 9-yarder here. There's the ball mark. If I had it 3 yards that way, I would have been on the green, but it's a 9-yard putt. I'm not gonna mess with anything, any wedges. The tripod is set up over there, but it's just not recording. Yes. The three things: the distance, the yardage control is rough. The first few holes would have gotten me +2, but no excuses. We'll be back.